welcome to my YouTube channel. It is another episode of March Madness, and we have, should I call you the queen of natural hair?
Yeah, Sino.
We have Sino. Hi, say hi.
Thanks. Hi guys, how are you?
Why are you acting
thanks.
shy?
No,
You were running your mouth a few minutes ago.
No, I got a bit nervous when she said what you said.
The queen of natural hair.
But anyway, thank you for the compliment.
Okay, cool.
I'm back to normal now.
Are you back to normal now? You're back to yourself. Cool. So, I don't want to say natural hair is tricky, but a lot of people think it's tricky. Ne? And you've been at a stage where you spoke about how you couldn't take care of your hair was dry, and you spoke about how you basically transformed your hair by just studying it. Ne? So what do you say to someone who just started their natural hair journey?
I'd say don't panic. And not knowing is okay. So I think a lot of people want to know everything.
Yeah.
And you can't just overnight or watch 3 videos or binge watch for one day and know. It takes trial and error.
Yeah.
And then it takes time. It takes going into the store a few times, learning how to make your own decisions when you're buying products and all of that. So not knowing is okay. If you know one thing every 1 month or every 3 months, if you get to know one thing fully.
To be gradual.
Yeah.
What mistakes did you make in the beginning?
Not cutting my split ends, that was the biggest one.
Yeah.
I learned too late how to detangle. Detangling is very important.
Yeah.
I think I've only been detangling for the last 2 years, and I've been natural for 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So the first 2 years, how did you?
I just thought it's supposed to be like this, matted. I never had curls. I never had defined curls. It was just puffy. I didn't know that there was other. I mean, I went to a salon.
Yeah.
And then
you don't want to mention it.
And then they told, but I can't mention the name. I say the name all the time. Routers taught me a lot about hydrating. They used to beg me to cut my split ends. I'd be like, no. And then they actually got me used to cutting my split ends.
Yeah.
And then now it's not a big deal. And my hair is actually longer than it was when I wasn't cutting my split ends. It just looked a little bit longer when I wasn't. Because man, when you got split ends, your hair looks a bit long.
Yeah, you've got
but
that
it's
little,
still,
exactly. But the thing is, I think we need to get to a point where, as people with natural hair, we're not so obsessed with length, and we rather fall in love with more the health of our hair. And
definitely.
And I think the length will come.
Even when the length comes, even when it's there, don't try to stretch your hair every time to say, oh, I can stretch it this long. And also when your hair gets healthier and elastic, it just doesn't stretch. I can do threading, whatever, all these long things. My hair's just too moisturized and healthy, it just shrinks back.
That makes sense. That makes sense, because I've been trying to get my hair to. I even told you now that I'm even struggling to. Sometimes I struggle to
tie it up because it's so.
And I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Because my hair is clearly longer, but I look at older pictures where I didn't have a routine and stuff, and I'm like, but my hair looks bigger and more stretched. Now what's happening? Okay.
So I remember I looked up to a few people in the natural hair care influencer space before I started, and I remember when my hair stopped stretching, I was calling people hi dude, you know so much about hair, why is my hair not stretching? And they say try shea butter because it's a bit hard, so your hair will stand. Try African, there's this thing, I've never tried it,
African threading.
Yes. They said try bantu knots. And eventually, maybe a few months ago, I realized, no man, it's just my hair is just super elastic, super hydrated, and super moisturized.
Yeah.
So it's good, it's okay.
But I think I like where if I can say, the conversation or the narrative is going, where we are all starting to fall in love with how our shrinkage looks.
Yes.
I've seen you've reposted a lot of people who share how they look in their shrinkage.
Yes.
Cool. So now let's get into everyday routine. We grew up, when I grew up, every day you base your scalp.
Yeah.
Every
day.
Yeah. Okay.
When you have relaxed day, once a week.
Once a week or so you base your scalp, but every day you moisturize, and then you comb and go to school. So what routine do we have now as natural? I don't know if I like using the word natural.
I also don't like it. I think it's just normal.
It's
now.
my hair. My hair. So
how do
my hair routine?
Okay, so the narrative that I try to push on my Instagram, I no longer try say do this, do that every day.
Yeah.
I just show myself in my everyday outfits, living my everyday life with my natural hair, right? So as part of this narrative, I'm trying to push that it's easy, right? So I am going to start by saying every day you should use water. right? This video doesn't include washing and treatments and all of that stuff. It's just going to take too long to get into that.
I treated my hair this morning.
Yay,
You treated yours last night.
Yeah.
I used that Kantu
pack.
Oh,
awesome. Yeah. It's amazing. The moisture or the clay. So there's a clarifying one and then there's a moisture.
I used the moisture one.
It's amazing.
The moisture one. So I used that. I left it on for I think like 30 minutes. I know it says 15, but I used 30 minutes.
Okay, so 30 minutes is fine, but don't do it overnight and stuff.
No. I always check which ones allow you. The protein pack allows you to do overnight.
Really?
Yeah.
The Palmers?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It says you can either use it as a quick 30-minute thing or you can have it overnight.
Okay.
So I know the Kantu one says it doesn't say anything about overnight. So I used that, twisted my hair, left it, and I did my admin in the morning. Then I rinsed it off, and then I just put some stuff.
I've got this weird fear, like if I put something overnight, I'm gonna wake up and my hair's gonna like slide off my scalp.
No, I think
like
it feels
relaxer.
No, I think it feels nicer.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Especially because you sweat at night, so
that yes, you sweat at night.
Water.
I'm gonna try the next time I do in June when I do my protein treatment. I'm gonna do it.
Try it. I always do overnight.
Okay, so there's a mirror there, so I might be looking that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so this morning I haven't done anything to my hair. Every night you're gonna have to sleep on a satin pillowcase, so you're also sleeping on these.
Yeah, they're available at Nino.
Yeah, Love Kings at Nino, 400 Rand for 2. You have to wash them weekly. This is like an example of a green one. This is how mine sits on my pillow.
And this is for people who don't like sleeping in a dook. I am married and I don't wanna. I want to look nice.
It's not sexy. So someone actually dragged me because I said I don't like the narrative of the angry black woman in a dook, and then she was like, no, rather change the narrative because we're not angry, but we still want to wear dooks.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I don't like the look on me, so it's not gonna happen. So you can sleep in a satin dook or satin bonnet.
Yeah.
But I would obviously suggest to use a
bonnet for me. I feel like the elastic is harsh on my hairline, but that's me, so that's why I prefer a pillowcase.
And no matter how loose it is, it's still tight.
Yeah, it's
weird. Okay, so that keeps your hair from drying out. So this is my hair. I woke up with my hair like this. So obviously, if I didn't sleep on a satin pillowcase and slept on cotton, it would be like very like flat and like dry, you know. So that's the first step. Secondly, hydration.
This is most important.
Yeah, most important. Some lady actually wrote on Instagram that we mustn't think because our hair is dry that it's dehydrated. So hydrating your hair every day is not saying your hair is dehydrated. It's just a way to make your hair more manageable. The water really absorbs well into really healthy hair, and yeah, it's just a nice way to start your moisturizing routine.
And it makes it easier to style as well and manage. I've found. I think the more you use it, but I'm no longer using a spray. I literally dump my whole head in
it's the best, eh? But in winter you can't. You're gonna get sick. Okay. So I used to do it. Okay, I remember when I said just get in the shower, and people were like, how my hair's gonna be so wet, blah, blah, blah. I said in summer it works. In winter, the hair will stay wet. Dripping. It drips and then it stops dripping, but it just stays wet for too long. I think there isn't heat to evaporate or whatever. And then also it gets cold.
Okay.
Yeah, like cold mornings.
So the danking, we should stick to summer for that.
No, you can try it as long as you can, but for me in winter, like the coldest 2 months, I just get too cold.
Cool. Let's move on. Water?
An oil and a cream. That's literally it. Oil and a cream. So obviously, like I'll teach that you must do the Loc Method. So my Loc Method is water, oil, and cream. You can substitute that with another hydrator. So like a juice or a leave-in conditioner. But I don't want to push that too much because this is not an everyday applicable thing.
Yeah.
This applies in winter or days where you feel like your hair is more brittle, right? So these are the essentials. So water, oil, cream. So in winter, I say do this every day. Obviously, in summer and autumn and spring, there's different, like it's hotter some days, it's colder some days. Your hair behaves differently.
Yeah.
So I think as you get to know your hair, you'll know on which days to add cream or add oil. Like in summer, I probably use cream once or twice a week.
What I'm doing now in summer, I just started using this Afro Botanics Curl Activator. This is what I used this morning. I didn't put any oil today.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Basically, I just use water and the cream because I feel like my hair already in summer when I use too much product, it starts feeling very ooey and sticky. So
in summer, some days you can even get away with just doing water. If you've done like one day of, like for example, today I'm going to do Loc Method.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll probably just spray water. The next day I'll probably add a bit of oil. That next day I'll probably do a little bit of oil and cream because it'll dry out over time.
Yeah.
And then by the time it's like the 4th or 5th day, then maybe I'll wash or I'll rinse. Maybe I'll do a gel hairstyle. When I've done a gel hairstyle, I'll rinse it out, then I'll redo the Loc Method.
So Loc Method is important at least once a week.
In summer.
So Loc Method is your water, your oil, and a good cream. Thick.
Yeah.
Can it be a thick cream for your Loc
It
Method?
can be shea butter, it can be a cream, but obviously it depends again, like
I
how
moved
dry.
away from shea butter and it improved my hair.
So I stopped using shea butter for a long time, but every time around winter I do need it.
Okay.
So I know during summer, autumn, spring I don't use shea butter, and then winter I do. But I actually got a nice shea butter that I was trialing recently, and it actually worked very well in summer, but like literally once in a week or once in 2 weeks because it's quite thick.
Okay.
So it's a liquid, oil, and cream. Your liquid can be water. Definitely water. I prefer water. It also can be a hydrator. It can be a juice.
I like this when my hair is in braids or...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is literally
Yes.
my go-to when my hair's in braids.
So if you watch some of my braids videos, you don't do Loc Method when you have braids.
Yeah.
When you have braids, you do water and a leave-in conditioner or a
cream.
hydrator.
Yeah.
No, not a cream. Because the cream, remember, it sits at the base.
Okay.
Yeah, so it
okay.
creates too much product buildup.
Cool.
So this is for your everyday hairstyle, everyday girl, everyday everything. Yeah.
Do you do it separately? Do you want to give an example?
Okay,
how you do
okay.
it, or do you just go spray and then...
Okay, so let me give an example. So it depends how much time I have. On days that where I've got a lot of time, or I've got like date night, or I've got an event, I'll do it more thoroughly. So when I do
Let's take it on a quick day, because most people work, most people
on a
are
quick
students.
day,
Yeah.
that I'll show when we're doing the hairstyles.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I'll just show you how to thoroughly do it when you have time. Obviously, try to do this maybe once a week and do it thoroughly.
Cool.
Okay, I actually tried to open my hair and it wouldn't open because it's dry. So that's what sometimes water helps with.
Mine is opening.
Had you hydrated today?
Yeah, I dunked in the shower.
Oh, yeah, you
I
did
my
say.
treatment today.
You did
But I'm
say.
just gonna spray for...
Okay, so in the shower, I didn't wear a shower cap. So my hair did get a bit of drizzle, but not enough because it was tired.
Cool.
I can even feel like my head, like my scalp or something just relax when you put water.
Amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you on this little section. Okay, so you've done the water. You don't have to drench your hair, and then you're gonna do oil. With the oil, you focus on your ends.
What oils? So oil shouldn't go on the scalp.
No, because that clogs your scalp.
Okay.
So you focus on the ends, literally that little, and then you spread it up. So when you moisturizing and using oils and all of that stuff, you want to press your thumb against your finger like this and press the product into the hair. But obviously you want to be gentle still.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see.
How long have you been
already-
natural? 4 years.
4 years. Yeah. This is I cut my hair in 20. Yo, it's been longer, eh? In September this year, it's
Do you want
5
to try
years.
this? I want you to try this.
Okay, let me do this here, and then I'll try this side.
Okay, cool. I want to try yours as well so we can feel the difference.
Okay, not a lot of cream, very little cream. And then you also start at the bottom, and you go all the way up. So if you use a lot of product, your hair will go very white. So try keep product as minimal as possible.
Okay.
Then you can like just finger detangle as you moisturize. Yeah, that's it. That's done.
And then you do that throughout your hair.
Yeah.
That's basically the Loc Method.
Yeah, that's the Loc Method.
So that's the Loc Method. There's no science to it. There's no...
It is science. Because water, oil, cream.
Don't complicate.
Yeah, don't
Just
complicate it.
honestly get yourself a water, a good oil, and a good cream. Cool.
And understand the science and then get over it and then just carry on, you know? So this side I'm going to try the Curl Activator.
So try yours.
So the Curl Activator will probably make it look a
Hair's
bit nicer because this side. Oh, yours.
Yeah, this side. I didn't spray.
Do you want to, let's try this thing, the juice first.
Okay.
So instead of like, not instead, on top of the water, we're using juice this side as well.
No, I can feel it's dry here.
So this time we did water, juice or leave-in conditioner, and then a little bit of oil. So this is just section by section. Do you want to try my oil?
I want to. What oil is that?
So this is Suki Miraculous oil, the best oil I've ever used.
Really?
Yeah, but it's quite pricey. So I don't know if I want to promote it because it's like a bit unrealistic. But if you buy premium products, it's very great. It's $250 for how many mils? 400 mils. Yeah. So I'm going to use the Curl Activator this side.
I'm gonna try this deep moisture butter.
When I get into the hairstyles, I'm actually going to do a quick Loc Method on the whole head. Okay. Like not section by section. Because I would never ever do section by section every day.
So this is what you do on your wash day. This is how your wash day would look like.
Wash day would be more intense. Wash day you'd put a bit more Obviously, your hair will be wetter because you'll be coming out of the shower.
Yeah.
And then you'll do a lot more oil and a lot more cream. So wash day carries you for a majority of your week. So wash day, this is your everyday. This is when you wake up.
Okay, this is more moisturizing. Can you feel it?
Yeah, the Nilotic is definitely more moisturizing.
Yeah.
Yo, but look at my curl. This side is popping because of the curl activator.
Exactly. But this is definitely more moisturizing. But I think for your curls, this is amazing.
So this is more a styling agent.
I think so.
Yeah, this is my hair's pop.
Would you use this and this together?
For me, in winter, yes.
In winter, yeah.
I think in summer it would be a bit too heavy.
Okay.
Well, I guess even in summer, if you're styling, like you're desperate for the style.
Yeah.
But for every day, like waking up, going to work, and doing my everyday life, no, I wouldn't. It's too heavy. But I definitely use either or.
All right, let's get into our first styles. You know, I want something simple. I woke up really late. I have to get to work. There's traffic. I'm not trying to wear a wig. I just want to rock my natural hair.
Okay, awesome.
And I didn't stretch last night.
Okay, awesome. So part of my narrative is getting used to your facial features and getting used to your hair in shrinkage and knowing how to treat and style your hair in shrinkage.
Yeah.
So in this context, treating is moisturizing, right? So I've woken up from my satin pillowcase and I've popped into the shower. I've got water in my hair, or I've sprayed. Like in winter, I'll do more spraying. So now you've got hydrated hair that's not dried out by cotton overnight, and then you're gonna follow up with oil.
Can I have your oil?
Yeah, you can.
So good.
It smells nice too.
Oh, it does.
I think these nozzles though are a bit problematic. So this is me doing the Loc Method, like in the morning. I'm not gonna like focus section for section. Then I'm gonna pat the oil at the tips of my hair. Then whatever.
Why the tips?
Because the tips are the driest and the tips have been alive the longest. Like, so this is your oldest hair. And also the moisture will travel from the top down to the bottom, but also just take care of your tips the most. Even when you're putting on treatment like protein and moisture treatments, the packets will say focus on the ends. Okay. And then spread it out. So some of the oil will be left in your hands, then you're just gonna spread it out to the rest of the hair, and then you're just gonna press that oil in. I think also not to waste product. You don't want to put too much product. Do you want to put more oil?
Yeah, I do. Can we talk about, we were talking about, you and I have similar hair where at the back our hair grows slower.
Okay, so my hair is always shorter at the back. You see how short it is at the back?
Mine too.
But at the front it's so long.
Way shorter.
Yeah, yours is a bit more tapered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even here at the back.
It's always grown like that.
So crazy, like your sides. You've got like baby hair.
Yeah.
Like baby hair.
Like baby.
So our hair has different textures on one head. You can go from 4... You can't really go to 4A or even 4B. You just have different types of 4C on one head. Yeah. So it's still 4C, but just a looser curl. Also, the more product you put in your hair, sometimes it looks a bit more less tighter. You know. So sometimes when I've got like curl activators and gel, my hair will look like it's 4A or 4B. Yeah. But it's just the product. So sometimes not sometimes, every single person has different textures on one head, and your hair doesn't grow the same all around. Other people prefer to trim it with the hair scissors and make it even. I'm okay with mine being uneven. I'm okay.
I've never had the same length of hair. Even when my hair was relaxed, my hair at the back just doesn't grow as fast as my hair in front.
And sometimes you can even shrink the hair at the front to look like to be the same length as the back. Sometimes you can stretch the back more. Like sometimes I do this like where my twist at the front will be loose and my twist at the back will be tighter. Because I know I want to stretch it when I want a big hair.
It doesn't bother me. I think I'm just over it. Like I'm okay with it.
And being over it is a good place to be, because if you're trying to focus on every single aspect, you'll drive yourself crazy.
You're gonna be stressed.
Because I get a lot of questions. My hair's not growing in my nape. My hair's dry. Then you're just trying to like tackle too many things. A lot of the things come with just self-acceptance and just understanding that this is the way that it is.
I love that.
And also, obviously, we haven't always grown up with our. I'd rather say. Use this. We use this cream because this is more moisturizing. Okay. So in the morning, you don't want to. It depends what you want to do. Okay, I would say in the morning, if you want to use a curl activator and style your hair, first use a bit of moisturizer. Okay. This, and then follow up with a little bit of curl activator. Cool. Okay. So then again, ends. You put this on your ends. And then spread it, rest of the hair. You don't put anything on your scalp. Your scalp will get whatever it flows down from the hair.
Manje, this thing of upesa,
you know what my theory is? Please don't quote me. This is just me like trying to understand stuff at 2 a.m. in the morning. So I think relaxing damaged our scalps. Okay. So I think maybe all that dandruff we were getting and all of that stuff, the basing was treating a problem created by relaxers. But I don't know.
That could make sense.
That could make sense, but I haven't Googled enough about it, like why we used to do that. But your scalp has to be as clean and as free as possible. Please cleanse your scalp with apple cider vinegar or your shampoo or whatever you want to use. Conditioner does not cleanse your scalp, except if it says cleansing conditioner or clarifying conditioner. So you want to keep your scalp always clean. Your hair grows best like that. Okay, and then you're gonna follow up with an afro comb. This is in the morning before you leave. Mpoomy and I are talking too much, but like if you're alone in your bathroom,
this will be very
5 minutes, yeah. And then you're just gonna not comb your hair through. You're not trying to comb from the bottom out. You're just picking. You're just picking your hair so that it stands.
I don't even use a comb in the morning.
Really?
No, I use my fingers. Like when I got here, I hadn't used a comb. I use my fingers.
Oh, that's really cool. Sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I use a comb. So this is your everyday shrunken look at work. A lot of people will say, Sino, the reason you're okay with shrinkage is because your hair is long. So my hair is longer, but guys, I've seen beautiful.
But yours is way longer than mine.
Yeah, but it still looks nice.
Yeah.
But yours doesn't shrink as much as mine.
No.
So different people have different shrinkage like rates. Yeah. What do you call it? Some people's hair shrinks from, it's usually 60 to 90%. So some people's hair will go from being this long to shrinking to this short.
Oh yeah, I've seen people have had this short and then when you take it
Mine is probably like it shrinks like 80%, 70 to 80%.
Yeah,
yours is like 60 to 70.
Yeah, mine doesn't shrink that much.
Yeah. So yes, there's different levels of shrinkage. Again, accept what you get. Can't really change it. And when my hair was shorter, I wasn't stretching it all the time. I will be cutting my hair.
Why? I saw you said something about it. Why are you cutting your hair?
So when I have my own hair products, I want to trial them from get-go.
So you're cutting everything off?
Yeah.
When?
Can't say. But it will happen. Because if I put a date with, then I have to do it on that date.
Oh, okay. So
but it will happen. It will happen when my products are ready with everything.
Yeah.
Then I will cut, and then I'll use my own products from.
And see if it's
It will work, but I mean, trial and error.
We're gonna see.
So the next one is Afro Puff. This is one of my signature hairstyles. I do it a lot. So from what I did with the Afro Puff, you actually don't need much more. Yeah. So I'd just say you probably would need more cream and a tough bristle brush.
Is mine tough enough?
Yes, I felt it earlier, it is. But you can also share, it's quite soft actually. So maybe you might need my stronger one. So you need a tough bristle brush and maybe a Denman brush. So Denman brush is like the only brush I've ever used that actually goes through my hair. So I'll show you a section.
That's scary. The sound.
Look. It's amazing.
I feel like it's gonna break my hair.
Nope, it's amazing. It's amazing. You must Google it. You'll see my hair is not even coming out a lot. It's amazing. I detangle with it.
I'm scared.
No, put it through. It's out of the disc game. It's like 150. You must Google it. There's a science behind it. Someone created it. It's amazing. I saw actually.
Does it work better when your hair's wet?
Yeah, everything works better when your hair's wet. Asiami Gold, she used it in one of her videos. I think Pattern Beauty has one.
Okay.
With similar science. I think it's something about the bristles being open like this and the type of bristles and the way the bristles are, but obviously I don't know the science. So for this hairstyle, you just need a bit more cream, and even the cream you'll just put at the base of your hair.
Cool.
So you're putting the cream where you want your hair to be flat.
Oh.
So here.
Because I have a problem with getting my hair flat.
I remember you said. But also our hair will be flat.
I think it's texture as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Your hair will be flat. Our hair will be flat to different extents. But obviously more cream and a tough brush. You can also use gel to enhance. I won't be using gel for this one.
I want to try not to use gel for this one.
Yeah,
I want to see if it works.
Because it's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be putting gel every day. Gel is not good for your hair. It doesn't have benefits. But also like if you keep gel and your hair is dirty, it might have negative effects. So when you're putting gel in your hair, you want to rinse it out the same evening or the next morning with plain water. And obviously you'd have to re-moisturize. You have to put some oil and cream. So you put some cream on the base. Remember guys, if you're doing this hairstyle in the morning, you're not going to skip the Loc Method and just put cream at the bottom. So the Loc Method has to happen.
Okay.
Or
what if I've done the Loc Method 2 days before?
Yeah. So if you've okay. So if you did Loc Method 2 days ago, you'll just spray water and then put the cream at the base. So if you've done your Loc Method 2 or 1 day ago, you can just refresh with water and put cream at the base. You need the cream for the styling.
Good. Got it.
Okay. So you take this and you just brush at the bottom. This is the Denman brush. It also works for the front. You can also try that. And then I'll be using a hair tie like this.
And she gave me a brown stocking, the brownest stocking in the world.
I don't have a black stocking and I'm not using stockings much anymore. So I found this one. So you can use a thin stocking like this, but it breaks your hair more. Or you can use a thick one like this. But I'm thinking with the brown, maybe use the thinner one because... because this might show. This might show. Yeah. And also like maybe our process will be the same because it looks similar. Okay, so this breaks your hair here along your hairline, and like you sometimes if it's too tight and you're doing it every day, you can even feel your hair. Feel here your hair snap. So anyway, so you do this, you put it over your head like this, then you bring it back up.
Okay.
So you'd preferably not be wearing your earrings first because it'll hook on your earrings. So this is a loose one, and then to make it tighter, which I almost always do, you pull it a second time and pull it up. So this is an edge brush. I'll actually give you my other one. I've got a spare one. So you can brush your edges up, you can lay them if you want. But I think laying edges every day doesn't contribute to the ease of every day.
Yeah.
So now you need 5 extra minutes to lay your edges. But sometimes it looks really nice.
But I don't use 5 minutes to lay my edges unless people are trying to really but I don't like those. I like just
simple.
Just simple.
Let's lay our edges with the last hairstyle.
Okay, cool.
Because that one's the bougie one. So you jumped in the shower, your hair is hydrated with the water, put a little bit of oil, put more cream than the previous hairstyle. You tie it up and you're done.
You're done, just like that.
Yeah. Then the last one is for, you've got your lingerie underneath, it's date night, you know, so it's gonna be like more like
a special night.
Yeah, so it's a bit more snatched, and you can wear this to events. You can do, if you have a big presentation where you want a certain look, you want sleek hair, this is, the last one is gonna be for that.
Cool.
Okay, so we're gonna do a high bun.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna show you how you can zhuzh it up.
Okay.
More saturate your.
Why are you wetting your hair? Your hair's already wet.
Okay, so for this hairstyle, your hair has to be very saturated.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be stretched. You don't have to stretch the previous night. Just wet it. Like it has to be very, very wet.
The
like
best way is to just dunk yourself in the shower.
Yep. The next step would be oil, but we're not gonna add more oil in our hair now.
Okay.
Because we've been adding cream. We've been adding a lot of cream as well. So this is where you'd put the curl activator for your puff.
Okay.
You put it now while you're still doing your...
Oh, but now we're not doing a puffed up. Okay,
and then
cool.
you put it at the top only. Don't add curl activator to everything. Because what's the point of doing activator here when it's going to be tied?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so with this one, so now let's pretend you've done your oil, you've done a little bit of cream all around. Then you put more cream because you need it flat. You need your hair flat.
So
you put... not everywhere, but almost everywhere. You don't have to put cream here. Because remember, you've already done your basic Loc method. And for this one, you can add gel. Gel makes it really weird. Do you want to add gel?
Yeah.
We'll just have to rinse it tonight. Eco's I'll have to just rinse it again tonight. Because you have to rinse it out.
I know.
Okay.
Eco's my favorite, but it's scarce. If any eco person is here watching here, can you please help us out with supply in South Africa? I think we're struggling. Well,
or like tell us what's going on, because there's a time when it was everywhere and then now it's just decreased.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put gel also here because I want it flat here.
How much gel do you use? A lot?
No, I did 1 scoop and I did it on my hands like that.
So
I don't like gel because it's so much effort having to rinse it out. But obviously this is your 1 day a week hairstyle. You know, like date night, Friday night. You wear it to work on Friday, you wear it on Friday night for dinner, and then maybe the next morning, I don't know, but like, you're not gonna do this every day. Then you need your brush. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Denman, and I'm gonna follow up with the hard bristle brush.
Oh, now I need to
So this, you're combing all the way up. What do you need to do?
Upgrade my brush.
Oh yes, so buy the Denman on your way home today.
How much is it?
150 to 200. Obviously there's different like, I'm sure you could buy one for 250 even. But I just got I think mine was 125. So you want to hold your hair like this at the top as when you're done combing.
Okay.
You don't want it to come back forward.
Back.
Yeah. So this one, you're gonna use the same hair tie that you'd use. Your stocking is actually gonna work better for this one. I usually prefer to use stocking for this one because I want it to go all the way up. Don't comb too much.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to manipulate your hair too much. You don't want to comb too much. So you take this Put it at the beginning and then you pull up. Up.
How do you do that? Wait, start again.
Okay, see the product's even coming out. So you go like this, put it at the front and you pull it up. Yes. Then close it at the back, twist it, don't tie it.
Okay.
Just twist across.
Yeah.
And then pull it up.
Well, I let go. I can't. It's stuck.
Move. Okay, let me finish and then I'll help you. Okay, so you want to pull it all the way to the top, as far as possible. Then you're just gonna round it. Okay, I've also lost mine. Okay, wait.
Whoa. There we go.
Yeah, why weren't you pushing it up?
I don't know.
I think you're too scared to use force. Okay, my hair is more even all around, so I don't need. So some product will come out sometimes if you do it tight enough. Mpoomy didn't do hers tight enough. Okay.
I did. My hair is just, look at the texture of your hair on top and look at mine.
Yeah.
Can you see mine's a fluff ball? Like it's fluffy.
It's the same, mommy.
So guys, unfortunately life happened and we lost our footage at the end of the video, but the video was just too good to not post and I was not driving to Sino to go shoot another one. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned a lot. You can always go follow Sino on her Instagram page and her YouTube channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friend to come and watch. And I hope you're enjoying this March Madness. Love you lots. God bless you.